Hi Mira Beauties! As always, my name is Jessica, and if you're new here, welcome! In today's video, we'll be talking about something that's a little unsexy. If you walked up to any girl right now and asked her, what is that one thing, or what are things that make you feel confident, that make you feel sexy? She's probably going to tell you things like getting my nails done, getting my hair done, getting my makeup, looking good, smelling good perfume, skincare, and all those are great things. All those are very beautiful, sexy things, but they're also aesthetically pleasing. She's not going to tell you the real heavy hits and real things that actually make her feel sexy, because those things are usually 9 times out of 10 not aesthetically pleasing. And in this new age, we're all about the aesthetics. But in this video, I'm going to be exposing myself, and I'm going to be showing you guys the 5 unsexy products that make me feel sexy. Let's get into it. So, not everything that I own is glamorous. Like, some things I own are just not sexy, but they make me feel sexy. The first product is actually coconut oil. So coconut oil has so many benefits, guys. The first thing that makes me feel sexy is my oral health, okay? Bad breath. Having bad breath can ruin your day, can ruin your life, can ruin your confidence, can change like the way how you feel about yourself. People talk about, body dysmorphia and body weight, but bad breath, knowing you have bad breath is a whole different thing, and knowing that there's nothing you can do about it, especially if you have like some kind of like illness like halitosis. I'm so sorry for you. There are so many, I don't know if there's a cure for that. I have not researched that. But there are ways in which you can help yourself. There are ways in which you can remedy your bad breath. There are ways to make it better, okay? So coconut oil, I don't know if you guys have heard about oil pulling. It's basically like taking a little bit of oil every morning and swishing it in your mouth. And don't knock it until you try it, guys. This is a deal breaker. This is a life changer. And it has actually changed my oral game for the best. Bad breath, non-existent. Teeth whitening. It has so many benefits because I like to speak. I like to engage with people. I speak a lot. If you can see, I'm a yapper, okay? And I don't want to be yapping somewhere and somebody's like, God forbid. That's my biggest fear. That is my 13th reason I'm talking to you and you're pushing back because my breath stinks. No. So I do everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen to me. I take a little bit of oil and I swish it around my mouth for like 10 to 15 minutes. Just walk around the house and I just keep swishing. You can use like a tablespoon. You don't need to down the whole thing down your throat, and just do that every day. You can do it. It doesn't have any like downside for doing too much that I know of. So you can do it morning and evening depending on how bad your oral health is. You switch it in your mouth for 10 to 15 minutes and then you spit it out. That's a little unsexy. That's why I said it's one of my unsexy products, because like swishing oil in your mouth, even the texture of it's already like, ugh, I get it, okay? But it works. Don't knock it until you try it. So moving on to the next, still on oral, because trust me, you don't want to have a bad breath. You can be the finest babe in the world. You can be Miss World, and then you open your mouth and it stinks. Please don't do that. So another thing for oral health I use is this tongue scraper. If you don't have a tongue scraper in your routine, what are you doing? I'm not going to judge you. I'm not judging you, but what are you doing? Can you either use the metal one or the plastic one? I have both. This is basically to scrape your tongue, as it's called, tongue scraper. Nobody wants to see your white tongue. However, some people do have white tongues for different reasons. Probably because you have like an iron deficiency. I heard that iron deficiency can also cause your tongue to be white. But if you don't have that and your tongue is just white because you're not brushing your teeth, well, you're brushing your teeth but you're not scraping your tongue, please go and get a tongue scraper. Even if your mouth smells okay, looking at it alone self, it's not cute, okay? So tongue scraper, and the last one will be obviously floss. Floss your teeth, get in there, okay? Once my mouth is clean, my teeth is clean, I'm good. I can walk into any space. I can speak to anybody. I can talk to anybody face to face, look in your eye, talk to you, come close to you, whisper to you. That soft breath here, because I know it smells good. So the third thing that makes me feel sexy, this one is really unsexy, I'll tell you that, because this one actually stinks, is this shaving cream. The girls are getting it. Okay, so this is the magic shaving powder. This thing has actually become really expensive. This thing used to be so cheap. Now it's like 10,000 naira. I don't know what happened. Nigeria, I don't know where we're headed. My father has always used this since I was a child. My father was using this. Everybody in the whole house plus the neighbors would know because it stinks. It smells. But you know what it's good for? If you're the kind of person that when you shave, you get razor bumps. Get it? I used to have razor bumps, not gonna lie. But once I switched to this, gone. I stopped getting razor bumps. I don't know what juju they put in it, but 10 out of 10 it works. If you get razor bumps, it works. It smoothens everything. It smells disgusting. That's why it's unsexy. That's why it's here. It smells disgusting, but it gets the job done. On to the next product. This is called a dry brush. Skin is not just about your face. It's not just about your appearance, the outer of your face. You have to really care about everywhere else, your entire skin. Not just people do skincare, they're always focused on your face, make sure you don't have pimples. There are so many other things you can do. So this dry brushing is really good for so many different reasons. When I first got this dry brush, right, I just thought I would just go and start brushing my skin, but apparently there's a whole routine. So you have to look up how to use dry brush for your skin, but I'll tell you for a fact, it works wonders and it's really good. It helps to exfoliate. If you have strawberry skin, I'll insert a picture right here. This is really good. It helps to minimize the appearance of strawberry skin. It exfoliates your skin, getting rid of like dead cells and bacteria from your skin. It also helps with lymphatic drainage because there's a whole process in which you have to go to get dry brushing. It keeps your whole body feeling so soft when you use, because I use this every day before I get into the shower. And when I tell you, my skin has been loving it. At first it feels weird. The sensation is very weird, very prickly, so you have to go slowly, but it's beautiful. It makes my skin soft. It makes my skin absorb like the soap that I'm using, like if I'm using certain skincare products in the shower. So even if I'm not doing a glam day, I just feel good all around. I just love to feel good in my skin. That's the most sexy thing. When I feel good and beautiful within myself, in my skin, even if I'm just lounging in my house, I know I feel sexy, I feel soft. That's really all that matters, not how I feel within myself. And it makes me look good and makes me feel good. So that's why I love it. So you should actually get into that dry brushing. Last but not the least, the fifth product that makes me feel sexy is Stockings. Some of you might know this little hack, but if you get really dry feet, a certain season, it gets dry and flaky, let me tell you about the socks hack. If you wear socks like around the house for like a week, girl, your feet is going to be as smooth as a baby's feet. What I do is when I'm in the house, I put a little lotion on my feet and I wear my stockings and I walk around the whole day, and trust me, my feet, beautiful. I will show you my feet right now, but I don't want you guys to clip it. I'll tell you for a fact, wearing socks every day around your house will get your feet feeling soft. And so yeah, so when I'm walking around, I know if I'm wearing the slippers, I know my leg is not looking dry and flaky. I feel confident, I feel beautiful, and I feel sexy. So that's really how it translates. So none of these are like flashy or show, but these are the quiet things that make me feel sexy and powerful in my own skin. Confidence doesn't always come from a bold lip or a full face of makeup or your hair that you have on. It comes from knowing that you can take care of yourself. Alright, so that's it for my unglamorous, unsexy products that make me feel sexy. And I really like to know what yours are, so drop it in the comments. Don't leave me to expose myself alone. Let me know what your unsexy products are. Maybe I'll steal some from you as well. So drop your favorite unglamorous, unsexy products in the comments. I know you guys have one, so let me know. As I'm giving you mine now, give me yours. So put it in the comments. No matter how embarrassing it is, trust me, my friends be doing some crazy things. They have so far worse, and it's okay as far as it works. But let me know in the comments. Give me some tips and tricks. Let me know what your unsexy products are. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Or someone who has bad breath that you know needs oil pulling, just stylishly send it to them. Stylishly send it to them. If you know they have bad breath or like some kind of, just be like, oh, watch this, like, this girl is so funny. Yeah, just like show it to them. You never know, they might take your advice and hopefully conversations with them will get better. So don't shoot me. All right guys, so see you in the next video. Bye.